Hey friends, here's a great idea that you can use with our old t-shirts. I was going through my closet just the other day and I was thinking, look at the stacks of t-shirts from all the different events through the years, and I bet you have a bunch too. And last year we had our worship arts camp for kids and it was so much fun. We call it WAC Camp, and it stands for Worship Arts Camp for Kids. And so we had this great idea that we could go ahead and make these bags out of last year's t-shirt and be able to use them. And so if you have leftover t-shirts, you might want to make a bag as well. And the neat thing is all you need are scissors. And I would say fabric scissors are the best if it's you, but if it's kids, we'll use whatever we've got. And so let me show you what to do. Here's one of the t-shirts from last year. First of all, you want to cut off the arms, the sleeves. So I'm going to go ahead and cut along that line and remove this one. Now I can remove the next one. I love fabric scissors, they're sharp. They get the job done. All right, so there's that one. Now we're going to cut out the neck of this, and so you can see it goes down and around to be the top of the bag. So I'll just follow that same type of pattern, not too hard, so the front and the back match. Just cut them at the same time all the way around. Super easy. I think you ought to be careful that you don't cut this top too thin, because then it just won't be as easy to work with. So now we've got the top and the sleeves done. We need to cut across the bottom of this fringe, so that way we can tie the back and the front together in knots. Pretty easy to do. So I would let's just start by cutting the fold. All right, now I'm gonna cut, and I'm cutting about 1 inch or so up, so that works pretty easily. All the way across. We'll do just a couple more cuts, and then I'll show you we can tie them really easily. All right. So now we want to tie these together, and they're just tied in knots, so it's not anything too challenging with that. And if your fingers are giant like mine, you may have to cut the lines a little bit longer just so you can get it all in there. But when you cut across that fringe, that'll help make the bottom of that stay together. And it's fancy. If you want to add beads and stuff, you might need it to be a little bit longer. Your girls might like that, to add beads to it. Then if you want to hot glue like pom-poms or anything like that, you can definitely do that as well. So you get the idea. You just tie them across and it pulls the bottom of it together and it creates this fancy little bag. And this would be great if you had things at your camp that you need kids to be able to put in their bag. And you can even use some glitter glue or some paint, fabric paint, and put their name on it, and it would be a fun thing to use. So I hope you'll give it a try. Show me your versions of it as well. I'll try to see these ideas on Facebook and on Instagram as well as on Pinterest. So I hope you'll come and check them out.